Did you get everything you need, sir?
Yeah, is there anything else that you needed?
I'm not leaving my property until we both leave together.
Is there anything else?
I don't even trust her with you.
Is there anything else that you?
Okay. Why don't you trust her with me?
First of all,
hold on, wait, stop.
You did.
This is my house, huh?
You own the house that you rented, sir.
Stop it.
Listen to me, man. Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, do what you're gonna do.
I'm going to do what I'm doing. I'm taking a report.
Yeah, and I'm gonna call fire. I can call.
Don't do that. Don't do that to him, because he ain't even done nothing. This is what you're doing. You getting on to everybody. But you getting on to everybody.
No, committed an assault.
You getting on to
and a
everybody.
burglary because you can't go into your house if you've rented it to somebody.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
You barged into the door. I seen it.
The door was open.
Y'all stop.
The door was closed.
The door was open, but she was
standing right there. And I asked her, we coming in.
Pushed it open.
You said she was a
Now
sheriff.
we can do this. You can leave or you can go to jail with me. How about that?
Sir, listen to me, man.
Okay.
Today is Wednesday, January the 31st, 2024. It's about 10:35 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do. That's your prerogative. You have a right. You have so many amendments to the United States Constitution, just to name a couple. The First and the 14th Amendment right. They give you a right to freedom of speech, freedom to protest, freedom to gather together, freedom to associate, as long as you're doing it peaceful. In some cases, some states, some laws say you can't associate with another felon. But what I want to talk about today, y'all know this individual to the upper far left, Lester Gillespie. Okay, you know his program, Fresh Start Improvement Center. Now, what I want to show you something here. This is his staff. To the left is top left is Lester Gillespie. He is the CEO and director of this Fresh Start. They're making millions of dollars a year, millions. Now here go his to the right of Lester is Kimberly. Look like it's Capone. If I'm not pronouncing your name right, Miss Kimberly, charge it to my head, not to my heart. But anyway, Kimberly is allegedly the office manager, administrative assistant. To the right of her, we have Charles Rush, community outreach specialist. Down back to the left, we have Lester Gillespie's daughter. How I found out it's his daughter because last year she did the same thing that her daddy did, Lester did, in 2016. Took me to court because both of them said that they are terrified of me and I'm stalking them. But a judge out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, by the name of Judge Gary Kemp, a no-nonsense judge, a judge that goes by the law, he threw both of them out. Threw the case out and threw them out. Threw them out on their head, rolling down on Main Street, where he claimed one of their performance centers is 308 North Main Street in Charleston, Missouri. But that's Lester Gillespie and his wife, and I don't know if Daisy and her husband, they stay there, but they claim it's a performance center. But Daisy's supposed to be his accountant. So when the feds come, she'll have all that money calculated up. Then to the right of her is someone by the name of Nicole Johnson. Nicole Johnson is kitchen staff. When they say kitchen staff, since he has 3 locations for the Fresh Start Performance Center, Improvement Center, which one of them is 700 Cy Williams Avenue, which is our Civic Center, also known as the C.F. Bowen Center, formerly known as the Lincoln School, where blacks was forced to only place that they can go to school in Charleston, Mississippi County until 1961, when a lawsuit was won out of St. Louis, Missouri federal courts, taking the Charleston Consolidated School number 7, better known today as the Charleston R1 School District. They was taking the court. Look up the case, Davis versus the Charleston, Missouri Consolidated School number 7, or Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County Board of Education Consolidated School number 7, and you will see what the case was about. It was clearly about racism. Ain't no question or doubt about it. The federal court ruled that. But Nicole is their staff, their kitchen staff, so we don't know if she working at 700 Elm Street at the Civic Center, which they claim that's one of the improvement centers. But there's nothing up there besides one of the vans that I showed y'all with the paint going off of it. And it went past my house today with a female driving in it. And end up, I'm listening to the sound of the van with all the millions of dollars. It looked like it was going to break down on Vine Street. But anyway, we see one of the kitchen staff. Now we got here Pam Gillespie, Lester Gillespie's wife, kitchen supervisor. Now, is she the kitchen supervisor at their house at 308 North Main Street in Charleston, Missouri, which they claim that to be the location for the Fresh Start Improvement Center? They said that's the address of it, but that's their home. Or is it 604 Paul Street here in Charleston, Missouri, which is another house that I don't know if these two females work in the kitchen at this 308 North Main Street, 700 South Cy Williams Avenue, or 604 Paul Street. I don't know, but y'all would have to ask them. When y'all get a chance, go to any one of them locations, since they claim on Google that's the location of their improvement center. Now let's go back to the bottom here. We got Don Patton. Okay, Don Patton, his title is, or his, I guess is a he. He ain't got no picture up there. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to be seen on this neither. They got him as Fathers on the Move Program Consultant. Now, Fathers on the Move. Now, to the right of him, they got Trey Johnson. We got another Johnson here somewhere, don't we? I don't know if Trey and Nicole is kin or not. But Trey is the Father on the Move facilitator. Now, if you look at all of these people on here, you won't see nothing that any of them doing for the black community. Fathers on the Move. Where is the Fathers on the Move when we have all this shooting? We have all these young juveniles out in the streets kicking in black folks' doors, throwing eggs at black folks, disrespecting their black elders. Where's all these folks at? I ain't going to put it on Kimberly because she's not black. I don't know where Kimberly live at, but we know Lester and his wife and possibly his daughter, they stay at the Fresh Start Improvement Center on 308 North Main Street. Now, they may say that I'm giving out their address, but their address is listed here on Google as the Fresh Start Improvement Center. So y'all go to them 3 locations. Take your kids there. Tell them, ask them where is Trey and Don at. Don't forget I forgot Charles Rush. I didn't even get him, did I? Charles Rush. Let's get back up here on the top. Charles Rush, he's the community outreach specialist. I wonder, do they know the definition of outreach? Where is Charles Rush with all of this mess going on in the black community here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County on the southwest side of town? Where is this community outreach individual? Oh, I know where he at. He probably at one of them facilities, and Pam and Nicole is fixing him a meal. But let me just tell you this here. Lester Gillespie claimed to have 8 different programs, and one of them said that they deal with the people that have trauma. I done had people calling me about the shootings. Raymond, we on the ground. The police ain't came yet. And I'm not knocking the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, because you have some police doing their best to do their job. But when you have an unfit chief of police like Robert Hearns and an unfit sheriff like Brenton Farrow, then you're going to have what you have now in the black community. I'm not the only one think like this here. I done talked to white and blacks. Love my YouTube videos. Lester don't like them. Daisy don't like them. And both of them said that they terrified of me. But y'all seen on August the 26th, 2023, when Lester Gillespie made it his business. Very disrespectful on this day when my uncle had died, and y'all seen the video, him coming off of the street, off of Cy Williams Street to Boone Street, where I was at, all the way at the dead end, and harassed me and disrespected me for 9 minutes. You see, by me being a God-fearing man, I didn't snatch him out of that van and whoop his behind like his mama and daddy probably didn't do to him, just like he didn't do to Daisy. If he did, she wouldn't be disrespecting me, and Lester wouldn't be disrespecting me. He said, I can't go to Chicago. I can go on any side of town in Chicago. I'll take Lester on the mildest part of Chicago. They'll take that black truck. They'll whoop his behind. They'll take everything he got, probably make him get butt naked, get a belt and whoop him, and say, next time you disrespect Raymond Lewis Ivy, I'm going to come do your whole family like that, boy. Now take your ill-informed armed self back down to Charleston, Missouri, the only place that you can do what you doing, because we wouldn't let you come up here and do this here. Now y'all take a look at all of these. Now it used to be another female on there. I don't know. They said she went to Susanna Wesley. I'm not going to say her name because she ain't on here no more. It was a black female. But y'all look at all these people and tell me, what do y'all see them doing here in Charleston, Missouri for anybody besides getting government grant money? Mr. Charles Rush, if you reaching out to the community, you're a community outreach specialist. You seen what I've been trying to do in this community. Why haven't you outreached to me? Why haven't you reached out to me? Trey Johnson, Fathers on the Move facilitator. I'm more father and more male than any one of y'all on here. I'm a more parent than anyone on y'all on this here thing, because I stand up for black and white. I ain't seen none of y'all stand up for nothing. And then I'm willing to bet if they take Lester Gillespie's vans, especially that one that was driving down the street today. I doubt it's the female that was driving it, because she know I know who she is. I doubt if she got chauffeur's license. I doubt if the van would pass inspection. And I know for a fact, without a doubt or contradiction, now one of these people on here don't do a damn thing for the black community. All they doing is getting grant money. If any one of y'all say y'all are, I know you ain't. How many of our black children have you successfully did something for where they coming back to the community and giving back? Not a doggone soul. Fathers, what is they again? Fathers on the Move. Where y'all on the move at in the white community? And no disrespect to the white folks, but you ain't on the move in Charleston, Missouri black community. I don't see you on the move nowhere in the Boot Hill. Now one of these little cities in southeast Missouri. I don't see none of you females doing nothing. We know Daisy is just like her daddy. But then, did y'all see the video with Lester Gillespie trying to, bursting in 603 Lee Street on December the 7th, 2022, when a young female, black female, was renting a house out for him. She worked for him, but when she wouldn't let him, he put in that house that wasn't fit to live in. The city of Charleston wouldn't expect it. And all you have to do is get the money trail and see how much money he was getting rent from her, because he got to file it on taxes. He don't have to report it to the city of Charleston because they corrupt. He don't have to report it to the Charleston Police Department or the sheriff, the Mississippi County Sheriff Department, because all of them corrupted. But did y'all see when the sheriff deputy told him he was committing 2 crimes? I wonder, Miss Pamela Gillespie, what if somebody was kicking Daisy Doe in like Lester was doing this young girl? And her 2 children's in there. I'm sure Daisy have some grandchildren of y'all. What if I'd have kicked in her door? All of y'all was in court. You, Pam, Lester, Daisy, her husband, and the people from Susanna Wesley. When Gary Camp, a white judge, a just judge from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, made all of y'all look like some damn fools, taking a black man that's an activist, saying that I'm terrifying y'all, coming down there, stalking you by your house. You ain't even living in the house, Dave. You wasn't even living in that house a good 30 days, a good 2 months. They still working on it. Them white folks ain't gonna let you keep them houses like you do in the black community over there. But I'm gonna leave it this here. Pam, you and Lester, y'all need to leave that female alone that y'all help Children and Family Service take her children. We helping to get her back. What happened to you, Charles? Did you know about that? You're a community outreach specialist. Have you seen that video? If you didn't, I know you watching this, and I'm going to play the one when you hear the individual say, "This is my house. I can call Brent Farrow." That's Lester Gillespie. When you hear a female saying, "Stop it, stop it," she telling Lester to stop forcing his way into 603 Lee Street on December the 7th, 2022, about 5:30 p.m. When you hear the other guy saying, "You can't do this here," you committing a burglary and an assault. That's Deputy Nicholas Pratt from that used to be from the Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County Sheriff Department. But then you see when the camera went off, when Lester said when the sheriff told him, "If you don't, you can leave right now, or you can go with me. You can go to jail and go with me." Lester said he can call Brent Farrow. His wife Pam pulled up, called Brent Farrow. Brent Farrow came and made his deputy take this man out of handcuff. That deputy ain't there no more. That's why Brent Farrow can't keep dispatchers. That's why he don't have no black sheriff deputies, because he got Lester Gillespie. Lester said, "I work for him." But I'm going to leave this here. Y'all see how they looking? Don is probably the smartest one on. He ain't got his face on there. But Kimberly, she proud. I see her going over to 604. When Lester was having people rent the house. But I'm going to leave for right now, y'all. I want y'all to take a real good look at this and say, what is these people doing in our community, y'all? Where was any of them at when this girl was looking for help? Lester and his wife and his daughter and them helped get her kids taken away. They go over there harassing her at the Dollar General store down the street from where Lester, Pam, and Daisy live at, down the street from the police department, where they fraudulently says on Google that that's their improvement center. But they going and harass this girl, talking about she drinking on the job. This girl ain't drinking on the job. Y'all stealing money. All of y'all crooks. I don't have no respect for neither one of y'all on there because y'all ain't got no respect for the black community. Anytime you work for a Negro like Lester Gillespie, you might as well work for the Ku Klux Klan hanging us. And I'm going to leave like this here. You don't like what I'm saying? Take me to court, call the police, Lester work for him. But I'm going to let y'all hear this girl when Lester was forcing his way in that house. I ain't going to even play the video when he kept on doing that to me because it make me want to go right by his house and video. Come on out, Lester, Pam, and Daisy. Peace be still.
Everything you need, sir.
Is there anything else that you needed?
I'm not leaving my property until we go be together.
Is there anything else?
I don't even trust her with you.
Is there anything else that you...
Okay, why don't you trust her with me?
First of all,
hold on, wait, stop.
You did.
This is my house.
You own the house that you rented, sir.
Stop it.
Listen to me, man. Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, go on and do what you're going
I'm
to do.
going to do what I'm doing. I'm taking a report.
Yeah, and I'm going to call first.
You can call Brett.
Don't do that. Don't do that to him because he ain't even done nothing. This is what you're doing. You getting on to everybody.
In the way.
But you getting
She
on
was
to
standing behind us
everybody.
and committed an assault.
You getting on to
And a
everybody.
burglary because you can't go into your house if you've rented it to somebody.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
You barged into the door. I seen it.
The door was open.
Y'all stop.
The door was
The door
closed.
was open, but she was
And she was
standing
standing right there. And I asked her, we coming in.
pushed it open.
You said she was a
Now we
sheriff.
can do this. You can leave or you can go to jail with me. How about that?
Sir, listen to me, man.
Okay.